Hello, new kindergartners. I wanted to take some time before you come to school tomorrow to read you a story and to hopefully make you feel a little bit better about coming to kindergarten. I'm sure some of you are super excited. You're ready to start school. You've been kind of stuck in your house for a while and you're ready to get out there and make some new friends and meet some people and see how this whole kindergarten thing works. And some of you are probably feeling a little bit nervous. You probably have a lot of questions. That is totally normal. You're probably wondering if you're going to make any friends. You're probably wondering how you're going to get on and off the bus, or how you're going to get your lunch, or if your teacher's mean or really nice. That's normal to have a lot of questions. So the story I'm going to read to you is about a kiddo who probably feels about the same way. Okay, it's called The Night Before Kindergarten. Here she is. She's packing her backpack, getting all of her supplies ready. Looks like she has a little friend here helping her. She's got her clothes laid out. Calendar's up. She is ready to go, getting ready to go. The Night Before Kindergarten by Natasha Wing. She's the author. She wrote the story and illustrated by Julie Durrell. She painted all the pictures. We'll be painting pictures too. 'Twas the night before kindergarten, and as they prepared, kids were excited and a little bit scared. Can you feel both excited and scared? Yeah, I do too. They tossed and they turned about in their beds, while visions of school supplies danced in their heads. Oh wow, scissors and notebooks and paints and erasers and more paints and markers and crayons and pencils. Erasers and crowns and pencils galore were stuffed in their backpacks and set by the door. Outfits were hung in the closets with care, knowing that kindergarten soon would be there. In the morning it came. School starts today. Would the teacher be nice? Would they still get to play? Faces were washed and teeth were brushed white. Kids posed for pictures with eyes sparkling bright. You're probably wondering some of those same things. Will the teacher be nice? Will they still get to play? The answer is yes. Parents packed snacks and kids hopped in cars as if they were boarding a spaceship to Mars. It probably does feel like a new, whole nother planet, somewhere you've never been before. Some kids brought blankets or their favorite stuffed bear in hopes they could nap like they did in daycare. Their parents exclaimed, "You're big kids, wow! Let us hold your bears and your blankies for now." Yeah, they're leaving their little friends at home so they can see them again soon. But we'll have lots of new little friends here for you. The parents were worried their children would cry if they left them at school with just a goodbye. So they told their darlings, "If you want, we can stay and make sure that everything will be a-okay." The teacher then greeted each one with a smile and invited the students to stay for a while. Sometimes I think it's harder for the moms and dads. The room was all filled with toys, books, and maps. But where were the beds for mid-morning naps? We don't take naps in kindergarten. We do have a rest time. We have a snack time. We do have a time where you can just put your head down or just relax a little bit or need a snack. But we don't really take naps unless you really feel like you need to close your eyes and take a nap at that point. They colored and painted and played Simon Says. Love that game. Then tumbled and skipped and stood on their heads. We have mats like this in the gym, and you'll meet our PE teacher, Mrs. Evans. She'll probably do some fun tumbling and running around with you, teach you some fun games. They sang silly songs from beginning to end. Within just a minute, each kid had a friend. You will make a lot of friends too. And you will sing a lot of songs with Mrs. Decker and with Mrs. Henley, our music teacher. The children were happy. They loved Mrs. Sunrise. It was she who was in for a giant surprise. Oh, look, they're making all kinds of crafts and headbands. There's glue and paper. You will get to do that as well. Be creative, be artistic here in our classroom and also with Mrs. Lorno, our art teacher. When what to her wondering eyes should appear but sad moms and dads who were holding back tears. Their noses so sniffy, their eyes red and wet. This was the saddest goodbye Mrs. Sunrise had seen yet. Your mommies and daddies love you so much. They're probably saying, oh, my baby's growing up so fast. I know I did that when my kids went to kindergarten. So you just got to give them a hug and say, Mom, Dad, I'll be just fine. She gathered the grown-ups on the magical rug, then sent them away after one final hug. I think moms and dads want to come back to kindergarten. They probably remember how fun it was. The children all waved from the door of the school. Don't cry, Mom and Dad. Kindergarten is cool. Look, they're all waving. Well, maybe that answered some of your questions about kindergarten, and maybe that made you think of even more questions that you might have. I will tell you, on the first day of school, we will have time to sit down and chat a little bit, and I will answer all of your questions about the bus, about lunch, about friends. We'll read some books together. We'll do some crafts. We'll build some things. You are going to have a great year. I just know we are. We are a family in this classroom, and we do things together, and we help each other. So if you ever need anything, you just come see me, Mrs. Decker, or you can ask one of the many friends that you're going to make here at Summit Point Elementary. I cannot wait to see you. Get a good night's sleep, eat a good breakfast, and I will see you soon. Bye, friends.